Hello everyone, back again with me Rene Gina. In this virtual assignment, I will explain about supervised and unsupervised learning. Okay, for the first, I will explain what supervised learning is. So, supervised learning is an approach in machine learning where the model learns for a dataset that has known label or elsewhere. In supervised learning, the dataset consists of pair of input and output, where the input is feature or attributes, and the output is the label or target to be predicted. The main goal of supervised learning is to identify patterns or relationship between the input and output, so that the model can learn to map new inputs to the corresponding outputs. Model trained with supervised learning can be used to make predictive or classification on new unlabeled data. Okay, next we got into the example of supervised learning. Example of supervised learning include classification and regression. In classification, the model predicts discrete categories or label for input data, such as classifying email as spam or non-spam. In regression, the model predicts continuous values based on the input, such as estimating house price based on certain factors. Next, unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is an approach in machine learning where models learn for unlabeled datasets. Unlike supervised learning, the datasets used in unsupervised learning doesn't have predefined labels or answers. The main objective of supervised learning is to uncover patterns, structures, or hidden relationships with the datasets. Models in supervised learning independently analyze the data and classify of group them based on similarity or shared characteristics. Okay, now examples of unsupervised learning. Examples of unsupervised learning include clustering, associated rule learning, and dimensionality reduction. Clustering involves grouping similarity data points together, such as grouping customers based on their purchasing behaviors. Association rule learning focuses on identifying associations or connections between different features, such as discovering that bread purchase often coincide with butter purchase. Dimensionality reduces aim to simplify complex datasets by reducing the number of attributes while preserving important information. Okay, next we get into the advantages of supervised learning. For the first, supervised learning can produce accurate prediction on new data. The second, models in supervised learning are more easily interpretable. The third, supervised learning can be used to solve classification and regression problems. And the last, in supervised learning, models receive direct feedback through known labels. And now is disadvantages of supervised learning. The first, supervised learning requires labeled datasets, which may involve additional efforts and costs to collect and organize. Second, supervised learning is sensitive to incorrect or inaccurate labels. In the chart, supervised learning cannot directly process unlabeled data. And the last, supervised learning is limited to classification and regression tests. Okay, now we get into the advantages of unsupervised learning. For the first, unsupervised learning can help discover new patterns or hidden structure in data. Second, clustering algorithm in supervised learning can group data based on similarity or common characteristics. The third, Unsupervised learning can be used to reduce the dimensionality of data through techniques like principal component analysis or PCA. Nonetheless, in supervised learning, models can explore datasets independently without predefined constraints. Okay, next is disadvantages of unsupervised learning. The absence of labels make it difficult to evaluate results objectively. The second, results from unsupervised learning tend to be more subjective in their interpretation. The third, it is challenging to measure quantitative success or quality of the generated result in unsupervised learning. And the last, unsupervised learning can be sensitive to data outlier, which can affect clustering or patterns discovery process. And the last is we got into the difference between supervised learning and unsupervised learning. For the first, supervised learning involves the use of label training data, where the labels or answers are known beforehand. The goal of the model is to learn the pattern or relationship between existing features and their corresponding labels. On the other hand, unsupervised learning is performed without any known label or answer in the training data. The goal of the model is to discover patterns, structure, or cluster with the data without external guidance. And the second, supervised learning is used to solve classification problem, where the model has to classify the new data into predefined categories or classes. Or regression problems, where the model has to predict continuous values based on the available features. In the contrast, unsupervised learning is used to solve problems such as clustering, where the model has to group data into similar clusters or patterns discovery, where the model has to uncover hidden patterns in the data. The third is supervised learning requires dataset with labels, where each training data point has a corresponding labels. These labels provide information about the expected outcomes, allowing the model to learn to make accurate prediction. On the other, unsupervised learning does not require label data. The model relies on the feature or similarity with the data to discover existing structure or clusters. Last is model evaluation in supervised learning can be done by comparing the model prediction with the null label in the training dataset or a separate test datasets. In contrast, model evaluation in unsupervised learning is more subjective because there are no known labels. Okay, the last material that I will explain is about supervised learning algorithm and unsupervised learning algorithm. For the first, I will explain supervised learning algorithm. Supervised learning is a type of machine learning algorithm in which the model learns from pre-labeled training data. The main goal of supervised learning algorithm is to develop a model that can make accurate prediction on new data based on the patterns learned for the training data. The process of supervised learning can be explained in the following steps. First, data preparation. The training data consisting of features or attributes and labels needs to be prepared. These features are used by the model to learn patterns and relationships with the corresponding labels. For the second, model selection. Choose a model that is appropriate for the type of supervised learning problem you want to solve, such as classification or regression. Examples of commonly used models include decision trees, support vector machines, and neural networks. Third, model training. The model is training uses the training data. This process involves imputing the features into the model and adjusting parameters so the model can learn the patterns and relationship between the feature and the corresponding labels. Okay, next for the fourth, model evaluation. After training is complete, the model is evaluated to measure its performance. Typically, a separate dataset that was not used during training is used to test the model. Commonly used evaluation metrics include accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. And the last is prediction. Once the model has been evaluated and deemed adequate, it can be used to make prediction on new data. The features of the new data are input into the model, and the model will provide prediction based on the pattern learned during training. Okay, next we got into the unsupervised learning algorithm. For the first, unsupervised learning is a type of machine learning algorithm in which the model learns from unlabeled data. Data that does not have pre-known labels or answer. The main goal of unsupervised learning algorithm is to discover patterns, structures, or clusters within the data without external guidance. The process of unsupervised learning can be explained in the following steps. First, data preparation. The unlabeled data is prepared to analysis. The features in the data are used to understand the existing patterns or structure. And the next is model selection. Choose a model that is suitable for the type of unsupervised learning problem you want to solve, such as clustering algorithm or dimensionality reduction techniques. Examples of common use model include K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and principal component analysis or PCA. The third is model training. The model is applied to the unlabeled data to discover hidden patterns or structures. The model cluster the database the model cluster the data based on feature similarity or performance dimensionality reduction to reduce the complexity of the data. Okay, now model selection. Choose a model that is suitable for the type of unsupervised learning problem you want to solve, such as clustering, algorithm, or dimensionality reduction techniques. Examples of commonly used models include K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and principal component analysis. Next, model training. The model is applied to the unlabeled data to discover hidden patterns or structure. The model clusters the data based on feature similarity or performs dimensionality reduction to reduce the complexity of the data. Okay, next we got into the model evaluation and the insight extraction. Model evaluation in unsupervised learning is more subjective compared to supervised learning because there are no pre-known labels. Evaluation is done by analyzing the success of the model in discovering patterns, structures, or cluster with the data. For the insight extraction, once the model has been trained and evaluated, insight and knowledge can be extracted from the discovered patterns or structures. Their insights can be used for further analysis or decision-making process. Okay, that's all the explanation about supervised learning and unsupervised learning from me. I hope it useful to you. Thank you.